Welcome to Cory's Conscious Living. Are you ready to meditate with Cory? Make sure that you're laying down and you're all comfortable. You're ready to relax. Let go of your day and listen to a meditation story. Chuckles was a baby chicken. He was actually a rooster. And he lived on a farm with a bunch of hens and another rooster called Captain Jack Sparrow. The only person on the farm that Chuckles really liked was his Grandma Skittles. Chuckles was a sweet chicken. He was a sensitive, quiet, kind, deep thinking kind of chicken. Didn't really suit his name. His name, Chuckles, would infer that he was always laughing and playing and joking, and really he wasn't. Chuckles wasn't really like that at all. Everyone, all of the other hens would say, "Chuckles, why aren't you laughing? Chuckles, you're always so serious. Chuckles, you're moody, you're naughty. Why don't you smile? Chuckles, you never smile." Chuckles did smile. Chuckles smiled a lot, but he smiled when he wanted to smile. He didn't believe in smiling and being happy and silly and playful if he didn't feel like it. And most of the time, Chuckles really didn't feel like it. Most of the time, Chuckles was quite quiet. You would say, or you could say, that he was a little bit of an introvert. He liked to be in his own place. He liked to be in his own space. He liked to do what he wanted to do. He really wasn't into big crowds of chickens or anything like that. Chuckles was talking to his Grandma Skittles one day and he said, "I'm so tired of everyone saying that I'm moody or I'm quiet or I should smile more or that my name means I'm supposed to be happy all the time. What if I don't want to be happy, Grandma? What if I want to be quiet? What if I don't want to talk to anyone? What if I want to just think about things in my head? What about that? Why do I have to always be happy, Grandma?" Grandma Skittles said, "You don't, my love. You can be anything that you want to be. You can feel any way that you want to feel. There's many different emotions down here. We can be happy, we can be sad, we can be angry, upset, hurt, lonely. We can be joyful, giddy, excited. There's so many different ways we can feel. You don't have to be happy if you don't want to be happy." "I don't want to be happy all the time," said Chuckles. "I actually like thinking about things and being quiet. That doesn't mean I'm moody. That doesn't mean I'm a moody person and I'm always serious and I'm not ever fun, because I can be fun if I want to be fun. But most of the time, I don't even..." He paused and didn't know how to say it. Grandma Skittles said, "Just say it, just speak, you're okay." "Most of the time I don't even want to be a chicken. I don't understand why I'm a chicken. I want to fly, Grandma Skittles. I want to fly. I want to fly really high in the sky all the time. I want to go places and be places and soar in the clouds and feel the wind in my feathers. And I don't understand why I was born a chicken when I want to be a hawk. I want to be a hawk, Grandma. I don't want to be a chicken. I don't want to be a rooster. I don't like it. I don't understand why I can't fly." Chuckles had been trying to fly since practically the day after he was born. He would jump up onto things and then jump off and flap his little chicken wings and not get very far at all. He didn't understand why he couldn't fly, and he didn't understand why he wasn't born a hawk. "It just doesn't seem fair to me," Grandma said. "You're right. You don't have to always be happy just to suit everyone else. Yes, your name is Chuckles. You were named Chuckles. And yes, it seems like it's a funny, happy, giggly kind of name. But for whatever reason, my love, that's your name. So you have to start to feel comfortable in it. Try and just be comfortable with it. And really, at the end of the day, what does it matter? If you want to call yourself something different, you let me know and I'll call you whatever you want. As far as being a hawk, maybe hawks aren't happy being hawks. Have you noticed that they always seem to be looking down at the ground? They're always looking down at the ground. Maybe a hawk would really rather be a chicken." "No," said Chuckles. "No, Grandma, they look down at the ground because they're hunting. They're hunting for mice or snakes or things like that. They're hunting. That's why they look down at the ground." Grandma Skittles said, "Yes, I know, but do they ever take the time to soar through the clouds like you think they do? Maybe they don't, my love. It seems like all they ever do is hunt and look down at the ground where we are. So maybe a hawk doesn't even realize that there's chickens down here wishing that they were them." If you're going to be a bird with purpose, something that's not you, if you're going to dream about something else, then maybe you should dream about being a bar-headed geese. "A bar-headed geese?" said Chuckles. What's one of those?" They're a type of geese that are actually the highest flying birds in the entire world. They can fly as high as one of the tallest mountains in the world, Mount Everest. They'll fly over it. They fly so high. They're a very special bird. Tell me more, Grandma. Tell me more about the bar-headed geese. What do they do?" Grandma Skittles said, "Well, they actually live in the Himalayas, which is a place in India. They're mountains in India. And they fly and migrate all the way to Nepal and Bhutan, which are high mountains on top of the world. They fly so high that their blood is different. Their blood has to be different for them to be able to survive up there, to be able to live, because there's so little oxygen to breathe. They have special hemoglobin in their blood, which helps them to keep the oxygen and breathe deeper and faster and more often. Even though it's painful for them to breathe that high up, they're like warrior birds. They have a mission that they're on, and they achieve it. They're a very special bird. Now, I bet because they fly so high that they get to see above the clouds." "Wow," said Chuckles. "You're right. Maybe I should dream about being a bar-headed geese rather than a hawk." Grandma Skittles said, "Maybe you should just start to be comfortable with who you are, my love. You're perfect. You're a proud little rooster with a job to do down here on Earth. I know you want to fly, but you have other responsibilities down here. And you can make your life as fun as it can possibly be. It's all about the way that you look at it. If you spend your days staring up at the sky, hoping and praying and wishing that you were something else, then that doesn't lead to you being a happy little chicken, does it? It's okay to dream about being things and doing things, but make your dreams possible. And the reality is, you're not a flying bird, but you are a very loving, sweet, kind little bird. And you're perfect just the way that you are. Chuckles snuggled into Grandma Skittles. He loved her very much. He was happy and thankful that he had someone that he could talk to. Talk about his frustrations when he got frustrated. Talk about his feelings when things happened, or how upset he was or sad he was when everyone kept telling him to smile when he didn't want to smile. How would anyone ever know if he was truly happy if he always faked being happy? If he was happy when he wanted to be happy, and serious when he wanted to be serious, and quiet when he wanted to be quiet, then wouldn't he be a much more interesting chicken than just someone that faked being happy all the time, just hoping and praying that he would fit in to everyone else faking being happy all the time? That wasn't for Chuckles. Chuckles had his dreams. Chuckles had his moods. And Grandma Skittles made him feel okay about being moody. Being moody means that you're sensitive. And if you're sensitive, then maybe you can feel other people's feelings. And if you can feel other people's feelings and other chickens' feelings, then maybe you could help them with their feelings. When you can tell that another chicken or another person or another animal is sad, then isn't it easier to be able to help them? If you weren't moody at all, Grandma Skittles would say, how would you ever know what it feels like to be happy, or sad, or angry, or excited? They are moods after all. So don't you listen to those other chickens. You just be yourself. Chuckles. My perfect little Chuckles. Grandma Skittles kissed Chuckles on the top of his head, snuggled him in a little bit closer, and he closed his eyes and started to dream about being a bar-headed geese, flying over the Himalayan mountains, high up in the sky, where hardly anything else can survive. Breathing deep and long, flying above the clouds, the tops of the mountains, flying almost to the top of the world. This became his new favorite dream. Chuckles would dream about it almost every night, just different variations. Sometimes he would fly alone. Sometimes he would be with a bunch of geese, flying alongside with him. He loved his Grandma Skittles. She was soft and warm and comfortable. And he could sleep really well.